Hey, I hope you're doing well. My name's Alan Sams, and today we're going to take a look at two Fender Precision basses. Do a little comparison here. Um, this is the Fender American Pro 2 Precision bass, and this is the Fender Player Series Precision bass. This is a Player 1. So we'll go into both basses, take a look at some of the specs. We'll take a listen to it, and then I'll actually share with you my opinion on which bass I prefer and the one that I actually play. So, yeah, but before we get into all that, if you wouldn't mind, if you're liking the videos, I'd really appreciate if you would click like on the videos. Helps get it circulated, and if you feel so inclined, I'd love to have you subscribe to the channel. And with that, let's get into the instruments. All right, so first off, we're going to take a look at the Fender American Pro 2. This is a great P bass. Just some of the real quick on the specs here. You've got an alder body with the vintage high mass bridge. Very simple electronics. You've got the Fender V-Mod 2 split coil precision bass pickup in here with one master volume, one tone. Maple neck, maple fretboard. It's got a little bit of a vintage tint to it. Medium jumbo frets with a bone nut. You've got the Fender, they're like the Fender light tuners. These things hold tune very well, very easy to, they feel great when you're actually tuning the bass itself. You've got a sculpted neck joint here, and the bass is also string through. All right, that's the American Pro 2. Next up, this is a Fender Player Series. This is a Player 1. This was a kind of like a mid-season release last year that came out during the summer. This is they call it the Fender Saturday Night Special Player Series bass or Precision bass. These were released through Guitar Center. About once a year, Fender will do an exclusive release through Sweetwater or Guitar Center, one of the two. And this happened to be the one they did last summer. It has this really nice Daytona blue finish on it. But the star of the show with this bass is actually the pickups in here. So this has a set of Seymour Duncan Saturday Night Special P-Bass pickups. Same electronics as the American Pro 2. You've got one master volume, one master tone. Now I did do an upgrade on here where I did put a Fender high mass bridge on here. Alder body, you've got medium jumbo frets. On this, you've got a synthetic bone nut, open gear tuners on here. Now, you've got a standard, 4-screw neck joint. I did put a detuner on here, a hip shot detuner on here. And, weight-wise, both basses are this one's probably coming in at under a little 8.5. The American Pro 2 is probably coming in just right at 8.5. Both very similar in weight. So let's go ahead and take a listen to them, and then I'll give you my opinions on which bass I like best and which bass I actually play on the other side. This bass is a fantastic instrument. Don't get me wrong. It is absolutely a fantastic instrument. If you were in a position where you were ready to buy your first, really nice American-made Fender, this would be the bass that you would expect to get if you're looking for a P bass. It sounds great. It plays great. The fit and finish is wonderful. I love the Olympic white finish on here. This is a high quality instrument. When you pick it up, it immediately feels that way. It comes at a premium price. These basses are on sale right now. I saw for like right around $1,700. I'm sure when the sale is over, they'll go up closer to $1,800, if not higher. And there is a place for these instruments, obviously, in the marketplace. There's a lot of people that buy them, including myself, right? So, with that being said, though, and all things equal, this is not my favorite bass. I like this bass quite a bit. It's the second American Pro 2 I've owned. The one I prefer is actually the one that I pick up every time I walk in this room. Every time I come in here to practice, whenever I get ready to go out and gig, my Player Series P bass is the bass that I choose to play. And there's a few different reasons. One, the fit and finish on here is great. It doesn't feel that far removed from the American Pro 2 as far as the overall feel of the instrument. It doesn't weigh a ton. It's not a shoulder breaker. I love the Seymour Duncan pickups in this instrument. It gives it a little bit more, in my opinion, it gives it a little brighter, almost, I don't know, a little bit more aggressive P-bass sound. And live, it really fills up a band and cuts through. There's a more practical reason as well why I like this bass so much. I take very good care of my gear, and I would be heartbroken if something happened to this instrument. But if it fell off a stand or someone spilled a beer on it or whatever, if it wasn't repairable, I could replace it. Now, brand new, these basses through Guitar Center's website are going for right around $1,100. I got it through a Guitar Center, bought it in store, clearance for $8. So you can find good deals on them. And if it's not the Saturday Night Special, it's they'll have some other mid-season release, I'm sure, this year. They're worth looking at, and this is a great gigging bass. It's a great playing bass. It's one that I practice with when I'm at home, and I'm very happy to have it. And with that, guys, I just want to say thank you for taking your time to watch the video, and until next time, take care.